sorry about the delayed on start of race today, but we have Sonoma coming at you. We have Front Row Racing throwing it down with the Group B. Okay, yeah, and so Left Turn Broadcasting going to be throwing all this action at you as much as we can. It's 50%er. We have Mucka on board with us tonight. So Mucka, he is the man of Front Row Racing. Go to Mucka. Are you out there, bud?
Yeah, I got you, Tron.
All right, copy that, bud. So we actually have ourselves a decent lineup tonight. We're going to get into that. I'm going to have Mucka go over the lineup, starting with our front row, and then I'm going to get these boys started so we get this action going. As we are amped and ready to go. We had some glitching earlier, so we're going to send this thing. Now, we do have a driver down right now, and if Muck can go into that and enlighten everyone about the situation.
I'll let everybody know. Our Trading Paint in the 88 had a medical issue. We're all sending him our wishes and get well soon. He'll be back tomorrow is the last I heard. So that's always a plus. But Wide Open will be racing his car tonight. And our pace car has the number 88 on it. Just to let him know we're all thinking of him.
Little tribute.
And our starting order is first place would be Pittman,
Red Boys.
the rookie. And he's been practicing all week. He's got a pretty fast car, so you might want to keep your eye on him, folks. Starting in second, we got Mac Attack, the proven guy on the road course. Starting third, we have Flat Tire Marley, who you never know where that guy's coming. He's won a couple races this year, so you always got to keep an eye on him.
He's got some speed.
Definitely has some speed. Fourth place is the number 51 of Bad Martin.
Go ahead.
Fifth place is the number 9 of Lynch is in sixth. Our star driver for the night, 88, is going to be run by Wide Open, who's part of our A group, but was nice enough to fill the seat for Trade and Paint. Eighth, we have Mannix in a 36. Ninth, we have Venomods in the 40. And then we have Skull Racer in 10th. And who was the late show up? I believe it was
Super G.
Super G.
Yeah.
In the rear of the field.
Yeah, let's see what his progress is going to be through this thing. All right, here we go, folks.
He's got a tough task ahead of him.
Sonoma Raceway. So we're going to start off with the view on the pace car. And I'm going to get out in front of these boys, get these guys squared away. We're going to go into turn 1 right here. This little apex action. I'm going to get on the brakes pretty good and get her rode up, so I know these boys are coming pretty fast. Get them some room. So right there, you really got to be cautious because that's the start of the elevator, and as you're going up. And then, of course, these cars going through the transitions up and over this guy right here. Now this is where your car loses its weight pretty much and lifts off the ground, so you lose a lot of your grip in the car setting. You're going to hard brake into this right-hand turn right here, and then you're going to get on it all kinds fast and just go through your gears. About your third gear right through here. Keep it on the bottom. And then you're going to come out and about, and then you're going to dive into this carousel right here. And now this is a tricky part because of the transition, how you're just going to launch off this thing, and you're going to see cars go up in the air, onto wheel. And then they're going to land down here at the bottom somewhere, kind of sprint car around this thing, laying into the gas, all kinds crazy, getting through their gears fast. And then, of course, right here you're going to see your markers on this left-hand side, and this is when you're going to start blowing her up all hard, get on those brakes real good like, and then you're going to come around this thing, apex it around, because you got 2 of them to dive here, come out nice, a little wide, keeping your momentum and your speed up, really flying through this S turn. Now this S is where you want to set your car where it'll kind of dive and bounce back and forth, bounce over here, bounce over to there, and then you come out fast, right? Going through your gears. You kind of drifted a little bit because you want to hug this inside line right here really good. Then you're going to wheel up. And you're going to wheel up just ever so ginger-like, kind of hit your gear. Rev it out pretty hard, come through here in your third gear. And then this is the tricky part where you're going to hard slam on gear, and you're going to dive this car into the right, hook it around this horseshoe, Hopefully you don't pave out here and hit this thing. Now I gotta go because these boys are coming behind me, and I'm gonna get out the way. And they're gonna go ahead and take this green flag right now. So folks, here we go for the start of the race.
And here they go with the line. Go, 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 boys, go.
We are on board with the 8 car, middle of the group, rotating to the front of the field. 88, and now with the wide open right there, rotating a little bit more forward now. Bad Smartin in that 4th position, coming up on Marley, who is in that 3rd position. And you have the battle going on with the 18 and the 17 of Mac Attack. There's Mac right there, coming up on the 18 car. I've seen this battle before, I think. And here they get at it again. Mac really trying to find that inside line right there. Getting his speed, coming up on Pittman. Putting that pressure and that heat on. This is what you want to do on these road courses. Stay on the leader, stay on the car you're trying to pass. Put pressure on him. Make him make a mistake. Just like you see a car going wide on the outside there. I believe that was Bad Smartin in that 51 Ford. It looked like Marley put a little pressure on him, and he went wide on that turn. He dove underneath and said, I got to go. And he's gone. What are you looking back there, Mike? You got anything for me?
Looks like everybody's staying on the track, doing a pretty decent job. Got some guys running off into the dirt, but they'll get it all together.
Yeah, a little sandbox first lap. You know, we're still building tire pressures.
Yep. Looks like the field's starting to spread out a little bit.
Yeah,
those first 2 positions are racing pretty hard. I don't know if they want to start saving a little bit of tire, because at the end of your fuel runs, your tires are a little slick.
It don't look like they're trying to save anything here, Mug. Look like they're trying to go right now. I see dirt be flying. Yeah, we're taking every inch of the course right here, man. I mean, they all paid their entry fees, so why not utilize every square inch of that?
Yeah, they're going to get every inch of that track if they can.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like we got a little bump between Super G and the 10.
I just rotated too. Good eyes, Mug. We are on Super G Kush right now at 37. Little late arrival. Got to start in the back. Misqualifying the driver's meeting.
Looks like 10's into the dirt.
Got it a little bit, control. But he's maintaining. So is at 37. He's trying to. Ooh, a little stall there.
Coming out of that carousel is tricky.
Yep.
You got to kind of skip your car out of that exit. Looks like 37's looking inside, but he doesn't have the speed. Oh, here it comes.
Whoa! Oh, the 10 dove on him hard right there, but he's going to try to find his way around him.
Yeah, shut the door on him.
Oh, man, big time.
I'm going to scope around the field, see what else is going on there, Tron.
Copy that. Right now we're back on board with the 18 car. Our leader under attack by Mac. He's trying to get something done here right now. Get him, Mac. Put pressure on that rookie. 18 car stepping out a little bit, few car lengths, but here comes Mac throwing it in there. He's diving hard. Are you sure we're not on the last lap? We did just drop the green flag, right?
It looks like it. It looks like the yellow flag, the white flag's out.
We're barely halfway through. This is only lap 4.
Yeah, no,
we're not even halfway through the first stage. Look at this. Man, what a run these two are getting right now. Let's see if I can rotate to Mac here, and let's go on board with him. Alright, here's the battle. This is for the lead. On board with Mac Attack, sitting shotgun. Woo! He's diving it hard. Oh, Pittman closes the door. Drifts wide. Mac sees that inside line. Will he be able to capitalize? Maintaining. No, dry race through the S's.
Oh, that's
18
tight.
said, what's up?
Wow, what car control? What car control?
That was pretty good right there. Tough. That was impressive. Whoop, little sandbox action. Yep, because we're not landscaping out here, Mike. We playing in the sandbox. You remember we're in California.
Yeah, California. You guys don't have any grass out there. It's all sand.
It's all sand, buddy.
Over here in the East Coast, we have all the grass, no sand. So
That is impressive. Right? Well, they call it the Golden State for a minute, right? Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Here we go. Still battling tough on this thing. Here comes Mac.
Mac is not giving up.
No, He's throwing in there. He's throwing in there tough, man. And he's doing what he needs to do. He's trying to keep pressure on that leader. Make him make a mistake.
And which is only going to benefit.
Oh no!
Bad Martin. Oh
Mac
no! Mac
just got loose. Oh.
Bad Martin takes over second.
Oh, on that 88 right now. Wide
Mac's
open.
got it back together.
He getting back going? It's a long race. He can come back. He got plenty of time to come back. Right now we're on board with that 88. Of wide open right now. Sporting that car.
That damage is going to hurt Mac in this first stage. Kind of slows your car down at that road course more than a mile and a half and 2 mile track, it seems.
Especially if he has aero going on too. Right now we're looking for a battle here. On board Trading Paint's car, that 88. Wide open, taking over for him tonight. Looking good, looking clean through those S-turns.
Yeah, Wide Open is, he's very controlled driver. He drives, I like this style of driving. He's very under control. You very rarely see that guy off the track.
If you're looking for a consistent finish for someone to sub-drive for you, you picked the right guy right there. Great job. Great job for Wide there, just filling in and getting them points for him. Now we're at second place car of the 51. Still chasing at 18. 18's checking out now that Max kind of left him alone. He's able to really find his line.
Starting to catch up to him. Looks like Bad Martin's putting the pedal down, and looks like he's starting to catch that 18 car.
Well, we are on board with that 51 right now, and he's running a really clean race. He has a nice line. Let's see how it looks through the carousel. A little two-wheel action, drift to the outside. Try to get it to apex. Now here's where he can pick up a lot of time. Yes. Man, look at that car. Knife through there. Woo! Let's see on board.
On board view right now, and watch the way he whips his car into the turns.
Yeah! That's some drifting. Tokyo drift at its best. Woo! That's going fast, man. Let's see how he goes through this thing right now.
Nice S-turn.
Whoa!
Nice exit.
Get it,
Wow,
get it!
Nice. That 18 car does not want to give up, though. That car is running fast. Man.
Yeah, he's pushing that thing to its limit and then past. He's saying, Scotty, I need more power because I see something in my rear view. He's moving.
Meanwhile, we got Marley catching up there in the back. Looks like Mac's catching up to Marley.
Yep, I'm on board with Mac right now after that crazy little spin coming up at the top of the elevator there. Like I said, that's what'll happen. You come to the very top of that elevator, that's when that car will lift up off the ground, and you lose you lose a lot of your control and your handling.
Well, Mac got past both of those cars.
I just seen that. He's on a tear right now. We are on Mac, and Mac is on the attack right now. See how he comes up over. This was his problem child right here. No problem.
We got the 10 car of Skull Racer in pits right now.
All right, we got pit starting. Or actually should be starting for a minute now. We're on lap 7. On board with Marley. You got a flat tire?
Oh, Mac attack is on attack. He has just caught the 18 car.
Wow, there must have been some mistakes happen. We're flipping through here on this one.
He is catching that 18 car fast.
Mac back on it again.
I'm sorry, that's Bad Martin. Bad Martin is catching that 18 car.
I was gonna say, what? He gained some. What? He had some nitrous in that thing?
No, but Bad Martin is on a rail. But he's going into pits now, so.
Okay. So we have pits commencing right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and take a minute and let these guys rotate around. We're just gonna find ourselves some decent racing. Right now we're on the 40 car Venom mods. Taking his nice pretty car around this track. Got the McDonald's Chevy right there, sporting it hard through this S.
Super G's in the pits.
Woo! Little more. Man, these boys are just piloting this thing, trying to keep her on. See, they're taking even more of the track up than they're supposed to. That's okay, right?
Oh, you can take it all if you want. You could even take a little sand with you. Might slow your car down a little, but you can take it with you.
No, I'm sure a bunch of these boys are taking home a little bit of California when they're done. Oh, yeah. On board with that wide open right now. Back on that 88 car, looking clean.
Looks like we're still cycling through on pit stops.
Oh, we got a battle. We got the 40 and the 51. I was just on the 40. So we're on Bad Smartin right now. He's coming up through the elevator. And over the elevator. Through this turn. Nice hard right. Paved to the outside. He's got himself some 4 fresh feel goods for sure. You can look at how that car is moving,
yeah, he
dude.
just came out of pits, so he's moving.
Little two-wheel action, setting the car nice and pretty like. Drifted to the outside. Watch him hook this thing. Whoa! Okay, he's going to throw this nose. Let's see what he does. Nice bite. Go, go, go!
We got Marley in pits. The 18 is in, the Luder's in pits.
He's putting a hammer down. All right, so we have now rotating out. 8 car looks to be our race leader at the moment.
Bill's fan. Oh, looks like you got a little squirrely there. Got it back on the track.
So far, we're still on Bad Smartin now. We're going to rotate around. On board with Mac Attack. He's coming up on that 8 car.
Mac Attack is on a mission right now.
He is. I think he a little upset. He bobbled a little bit at the top of the elevator right there. Here he comes, throwing this thing down there. We are on Mac right now. How's Pittman doing? Have you got eyes on him, Mucka?
He just came out of pits. He is probably 4 or 5 seconds behind Mac.
Okay, well this is our race lead right here. It does show Pittman as our race leader. I mean, not Pittman, but the 8 car.
So I would put
Phil's
like
down.
Around 5th.
Oh, here he goes! Dude, hard broke him right there. He's gonna try to cross under him. Nope. 17 car Mac Attack flies out of there. That was for the lead. Mac back in charge. Man, that was a good move. You see that, Buck? That was good, dude.
It's a nice pass.
Yeah, he was a little upset with himself on that right here. This is what he doesn't like so much.
He was bound and determined to get that lead back.
Yes, he was. He drove his heart out there on that one.
Looks like the field's all falling in nicely.
All right. So right now we are on board with Mac. Let's take a little ride with him as he goes around through the carousel. He's going to come up here into this hard right. Coming up on a little bit of lap traffic. He's going to have to negotiate wisely because remember, damage is on. That is the 36 of Mannix.
You see how Mannix acts with the leader on him?
Yeah. We're on board with him right now.
See if he's going to
push action.
He's going to fight to keep this lap.
Yeah, there's not a lot of room to pass here, like cleanly wise, and I'm sure. He said Mac Attack he's trying to really get. Oh, here he comes on the pit road now. All right. So let's go and search our leader down, which is Marley. No. Still, Mac is still rated as our leader. We're gonna go on board with Marley for a minute until we cycle it back around.
Looks like the 88's going to take the lead.
88 taking the lead.
With the 18 right on him.
Oh, no. And we're on it now. So let's ride along with this battle. This is for a race lead at the moment. 88 doing everything to shut the door on that 18.
Oh, got a
The
little
wide
lead
open
coming
of
up
the
and
wide
over.
open is driving the 88 for Trading Paint tonight. He out there showing it down for him right now.
I know
Putting
when
this
I
88
raced
in
wide
front.
open on Sunday, this turn right here is where he gave room. But it doesn't look like he's doing it right now. He wants
No.
to keep that lead.
No, he's hooking it nicely through there, keeping his RPMs up. Pittman trying to get her to dive underneath, but has to lift a little bit. You can see how that rear of the car wiggled a bit. Here he goes. He's going to try to hard
we got some
dive.
Trading Paint.
Whoa!
Oh!
Contact.
Looks like
That
they
was a
got it
mad
under
door.
control.
He straight blocked his entry into there.
That's a little Trading Paint for Trading Paint. Huh?
Yeah, that's a little Trading Paint. That's it. That's a little love right there. We love you, buddy. We miss you. So we're going to beat your car up while you're gone. How nice of folks are we, you know? Thought his team was gonna get a little pass for Sonoma. Nope. We're gonna beat your team up too.
Nope. Oh, Pittman.
Man,
is
here we
all
go.
over
Look
that
at
88.
this. This is a battle. We gotta leave it here, folks. You're seeing some of the best road course racing I've seen in a minute. I mean, A threw it down pretty good, and these guys are trying to show him up a second here. It's a tight battle.
I think Pittman's just buying his time, wanting to make this pass clean.
Yep.
But wide open does not want to give up that position.
Absolutely not. He keeps shutting the door on him right there.
Oh,
Did it again.
oh.
Whoa! Hard breaking him right here so he can get underneath him.
Yeah,
He's looking! Oh!
And he got him.
Forces the issue past him. He saw it right there. He saw that
He took his
his
opportunity.
Yep.
But here comes that 88. He ain't giving up.
looking back on that 88. Still in chase of 18. 18's trying to utilize this clean air, set his line, and rocket away from this 88. And now let's see if the 88 can keep his composure and hold on to his second place run right now. Doing a great job. Trading Paint's doing a fantastic job for that 88 right now. Gonna get you some points today, buddy. Yeah. Because we are coming up on this is it. This is it. Coming up to the last turn for stage one. Here we go. No, he's gonna 18's gonna hold it off for the stage win. Got the 88 coming in second. Good job for some points. Woo! Great job for the 18. Man, that's some good racing so far, folks. Good racing so far. Let's see what we have here. Man, what an exciting race so far. I mean, Mac Attack, we've seen him bobble, right?
Yeah, don't forget about Mac.
Dude, he just drove his way through the crowd. All right.
He recovered that car nicely and drove that thing back up into the field.
Yep.
Super impressed.
Oh man, I can't wait to see what he's gonna have in store for this thing. So again, now it's gonna be pit strategies, full tankers, all that fun stuff. We got Pittman. Let's see, Wide Open in that 88, Pat Spartan. Then you have Marley, Phil's Fan, Mac Attack, Lynch, Super G Kush, Skull Racer, and Venom Mods. So everyone's pitting, everyone's getting them tires, getting them fuel. We're about ready to go. Let me get this pace car out the way. There we go. All right, green flag, folks. Here we go.
Looks like 88 took the lead.
Man, getting it done.
Here comes Mac. Bad Martin's taking the lead.
We're up forward. We're up forward. Here we go.
Taken over by the 51.
18. Oh, getting it done right here.
Oh, the 88's getting beat up a little bit back here.
Uh-oh.
But he's giving room. Max passing in fourth. Marley's
Man,
in third.
we got a heated battle back there. Trying to get back on board here. Here we go. We're back in the pack on that 8 car. Sorting his way around.
Marley into the wall.
Whoa! Marley trying to hold on. Got the 8 car still searching.
That 51 of Bad Martin looks nice. Looks strong this stage.
Oh, we got Calamity on that hard right.
I got you. Looks like Venom Mod's got through there. Looks like they're doing okay.
Yeah, Super G Kush is right there in the mix of all this. Look at all that sandbox getting thrown up. Man, they're ripping apart California, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Woo! Smoke screen! Oh, man, I couldn't even see through that. That was crazy. Man, we got a really good battle going on. Marley now inside timing! He's beelining on that 40 mods right there. We're the Pismo Blimp Cam right now. On board with that 37, trying to maintain his way through. Marley slips it up a little bit. Got the 88 up there under attack as well. You got a big group going on right here. This is crazy.
You keep watching that. I got my eyes on the leaders.
Okay, copy that.
1 second apart.
Yeah, let me know when that battle heats up a little bit more because this is nuts, dude. Back here, holy, hold on to it! Woo! .37 now, trying to pitch down there. He's loose. He's in the dirt. Marley underneath him. On Marley now. Marley takes over the flag. Run with the flag. Run with the flag, Marley. So we start calling the camera. Just call it the flag, man. Because right now Marley's running with it. Go, dude. Go, dude. Yes. Oh, apex around those two. Pushing tough.
Looks like our leaders are settled in.
Man.
Bad Martin running first, 18 of Pittman running second, and Mac Attack coming in close third. He was all over the 18.
We're on board with Pittman right now. Pittman scored.
Oh, Max
trying to hold on to it.
Max looking for that line.
Okay, so we are looking as the 51 of Bad Smart as our race leader right now. We got a car sideways. Looking for Bad Spartan right now. Give us 1 sec. There he is. Whoa, no!
Bad Martin into the wall.
Just as I get to him,
over.
Here
Mac
comes both. Oh, 18, 17, right by him. Just as I went to him, spinning throughout. Oh, man.
So we got Pittman and scored as our race leader with Mac Attack
in
on
second.
the attack in second.
In second. Yeah, he is definitely on the attack. Woo!
This guy has something to prove after that first stage mistake.
Oh yeah. He's showing something out there right now. But so is Pittman. Look how solid that guy is, man.
I'm super impressed with Pittman. Super impressed with the rookie. This guy's gone from rookie status to someone you really want to watch this season.
I didn't see it coming, to be honest with you. I mean, I know that he has, True as his mentor and whatnot, and they're teaming up and doing a really good job. But it's about the talent of the driver to absorb what he's learning, from others that may be mentoring him, And that's the ability.
Taking the advice from other guys, and you've seen a huge improvement.
All day long, man. Wow, that's crazy. This is one heated up battle, folks. I mean, these guys are just running this thing tough all the way through out here. Every way you look. Look at this. Here we go. Whoa, 37 of Super no, was that the 37?
Super G Kush, yes, sir.
Yep, 30. Yeah. Oh man.
Spun it around, crashed it, got it back.
Sorry, I was super excited about that one. Okay, we're on the 12 car of Bad Molly right now, looking at the 88 car of Wide Open. Starting to beeline in on them, but right in front of him is the 8 car Fields fan. Now that's for sixth. That's for 5th and 6th right there. Marley's in 7th. Marley's looking at the 88 car for 6th position right there. 88's looking for that 5th position out of the 8 car, a Phil's fan. So great little mid-pack battle going on between these guys right now. Mike, you find anything up there in the leaders? Are those guys still hanging tough?
They're still hanging tough, running their laps.
Back on board with the pitman. Looked like I saw something happen to Mac, I think, in the background.
I think I just
Do you have
missed
eyes
it.
on Mac?
I will find him.
Because he was there and all of a sudden he gone.
Yeah, no, Mac, looks like Mac lost it in the sand.
Oh, no.
He's still charging, though. He's
Man, that consistency.
falling back. Yeah.
Now let's see if he can go back at it again.
Good luck, Mac. It's a tough course to go back.
Yeah. This is not the course you want to come back from.
He's got it in him. I know he does.
That's a firm. Uh-oh. Got more calamity out there, I'm hearing. Got a 10 car slow. Hopefully he's all right. Back on board with the 8 car. 88. Now looking in on the 8 car still. So this is still the battle for 5th, 6th. And I believe we're missing 7th there of Marley. They might fell back just a little bit. Okay.
He's looks like about a half second back.
All right. Well, this is the closest battle I think we have on track right now, Maka?
I believe so, Tron.
Okay, copy that.
Everybody else is pretty well spread out.
Copy that. We're going to leave it on board now with Phil's fan, the 8 car. Good looking Caterpillar Chevy there. You got a couple Chevys battling, duking it out. Got the 88 wide open. And then you have the Phil's fan of the 8 car, so best of luck to the both of them. I don't know, man, because they look pretty tough. Now, the 8 car starting to gain some momentum on the 51 of Badge Martin.
Yeah,
I saw
he's got a little
Martin.
damage there, so that's probably slowing his momentum.
Whoa, two-wheeler action! Hold on to that thing. Man, he came flying through there. That almost looked a little more Dukes of Hazzard.
10's coming out of pits.
Okay, these guys are dialing now. Oh, we gotta leave it here. 8 holding on to that inside. 88's looking to cross over on him. Nope. Not yet. Man, these two are there's a great battle right here.
Yeah, they look like they're the two closest on the track together.
Okay.
So. Got Super G Cush in the pits.
Okay, so we have pit stops commencing at this moment, so we'll watch this drama unfold as we rotate
keep my
through.
eye on the leader.
Okay.
Let you know when he goes in the pits.
Copy that. Now we are on 3 to go. So this could be strategy, Mucker? I mean, we're looking at something here. 88 flying past him. Did you just see that? Whoa!
If I remember correctly from the Sunday's race, you do not have to pit in the second stage.
Oh, wow.
If you were to save a little fuel, save a little tire, you should be able to make it through.
Okay. Okay, copy that. Because right now we're coming up on 3 to go.
If they do pit, maybe they're looking for tires to start the third stage. Or they overran their car and they need the fuel.
Gotcha.
That's going to be it. They push their cars too hard with the gear setups. They could need fuel and they're just grabbing fuel and go.
Got it. Got it. Wow. He's diving hard too. He's trying to hold that. All right, this is where we're going to rotate around. Let's check out this 9 car. What do we got over here on this 9 car? We got Lynch, man. He's been really pretty consistent
this year.
Right,
so
right. It's just, that's what I was thinking when it comes to that 9 car.
Mr. Consistency, it seems. Those consistent drivers, you always got to watch them because that was my role last season was Mr. Consistency. Everybody would screw up and I'd sneak in and get that win or get that position from you. Like a snake, just back there. You don't see me, but when you make the mistake, here we are.
Here we are. Now, the 18 scored as our race leader.
Yes,
and we're on board with the 9 right now. Now, is the 9 car a lap down, better tires and fuel because he did pit? Is this part of a strategy that he may have ascertained earlier on in this run?
I'm not sure. I did not see the car pit. So
I mean, literally in a moment, if he continues on this tear, he might overtake him here in a second. But this is scoring as 18 as our race leader, so we'll keep it on the 9 car as closest to the battle up here for this race leader. And we're coming up on 2 to go. So 2 to go on stage 2. Oh, got the mascot here. Didn't even see you.
We got a battle going on between the 51. Looks like the Phil's fan and Wide Open, all battling for position.
Man, getting it done right there. Well, look at Edge though. I mean, he sees that 18 is fast. He knows 18's fast. And man, he's driving the wheels off that car right now.
No, he is. He is catching that 18.
Let's go on board the hood view. I love the hood view when it comes down to showing you how these cars are really starting to operate. Now,
the way they gotta throw their car into the corners to get speed.
Especially now, because these tires are a little old.
Just give the viewers a little more of what it looks like from in the car.
Yeah. Shows the work there. Ooh, good pitch to there.
Oh, hold on to it.
18's trying to hold on to it.
Oh, looks like the 9 got a little loose.
That was a done. Got some drifting right there. That was awesome. All right, here we go.
They come through the horseshoe. Now, the last horseshoe is a tricky part.
Yep.
You could undercut that thing, but there's also a penalty box that if you flip that penalty box, you have to sit there for, I forget how many seconds it is, but it seems like an eternity.
Man. So this is last lap right here. Let's see if he has something for him. Now again, this is a 9 car Lynch here. He's trying to tear up this 88 car, this Toyota here.
Well, can the rookie hold him off?
I don't know, because he's under pressure, under attack, some fierce right now. Woo! All up on his bumper.
That showed some driver ready to get out of the 9 car, not to just drive it straight in there and hit the leader.
He's trying to get he's trying to get that Apex car hooked.
This is a super hard track to pass on.
Paving to the outside. See what he's gonna do with it here.
Looks like he's gonna try to cut it inside.
Oh, he does! Oh, that's a whoa up hard so he don't push. Forces the 18 to change his line.
Oh, we got the
no, but he has to change his line back.
No.
There goes
There goes the 18 to take the lead. Oh no! These guys are driving the wheels off of these cars.
18 back at it. This is it.
Wow.
Now this is into stage 2 right here, folks. So, I mean,
there we go, the last horseshoe.
There you go. Does he get it? Does he have it? No.
9 all
18
over.
plants the power and is gone. 18 cross the line. Go Pittman.
18 with the Pittman with the stage win.
Yeah.
Good job, buddy.
Great job.
Good
Hey.
job,
Got the mascot here. Didn't even see her. It's a small dog. I mean, it acts and looks like a cat, but I swear it's a dog. Decided to show her little face today. Let me pick her up for the cameras here. Yeah. Mascot. Yeah, I know.
How you doing, mascot?
I actually have a mascot here in the booth today. How about that? Her name's Yuki, and she's a pain in my butt sometimes.
All the pets are, but pets are great.
I know, right? All right, folks, so we got a countdown here. We got 30 seconds. We got a pretty good finish there on this one. Pittman, Lynchburg, Baz Martin, Wide Open Racing, Phil's Fan, Baz Marley's going down there. Flat Tire Marley, I mean. We got Mac
don't
Attack.
forget that flat tire.
Yep. You got Venom Mods. Let's see, Super G. And, Mannix and Super G is going to be finishing up this last round right here. So, then this is on to stage 3, folks. This is it. This is for the cookies, man. This is for the Gustos. This is for it all. I'm gonna get myself back into my wrecked pace car because I don't know how to parallel park very well.
This is going to be a very important part of the race. Is this start of this stage 3. Do people get damage coming into 1 and 2? That could ruin their whole race. Looks like everybody's keeping it somewhat clean.
On board with Mac Attack right now. Nice job, boy. I heard some pushing and some bangings.
Oh, they're pushing and bangings. Looks like the 88's getting beat up a little bit. Everybody wants to trade paint with traded paint.
They just want to say hello, man. You know, they want to let them know that we're thinking about them, that we're caring. So everybody's got to hit them. You know, so it's like one of those "love you, bro," you know, type thing as they hit you.
Meanwhile, we got the Mac Attack all over the 9 for second place.
I'm watching this battle right now. This is crazy. Ooh, ducking on the inside.
Inside. Now
looking
he goes
hard.
On that 18.
This is it. This is where he cannot falter.
Keep it clean, Mac, and you'll have something for that 18 possibly.
Now he still has something back there. So now these guys, that was a great pass. An amazing pass underneath Lynch right there. Nice and clean. Remember, damage is on, folks. Here we go, hard into this horseshoe. Everyone's checking up nicely, rotating around. Inside the marbles. Oh, man, he rotates out. Great job. Right next to that wall. He's flying. There's an animal between him and the leader. Pittman's trying to check out. And that's not going to help him. Uh-oh.
Is that the opening that Mac needed?
That's what he's sniffing. I know that. He's like, woo! I smell victory. It's coming out of his tailpipes right there because he's going to take that W.
Meanwhile, the 9's all over Mac. Bad Martin all over the 9. That second, third, and fourth position are...
Yeah, this is a battle right here. Whoa! Mac thrown in there tough! He's trying to get down, get some, because he sees that pressure.
Inside to third.
Wow! Oh, yeah, he sees that 51 coming at Bass Martin, and that guy's been fast and challenging these drivers and just decimating this road course tonight. I mean, he's been clean. He has an amazing line, and he's been maneuvering smartly throughout this race.
I think these top 3 cars they're on a mission tonight.
Yep.
They're out here to prove something, that they are the road course driver.
Pretty amazing stuff right here. These guys are really... Oh, man, look at this. I don't know, man. Where's your money at, Muck?
Oh, man, money's got to go with Pittman right now. I mean, that guy is super impressive tonight. Clean lines, super fast. He loses it a little bit, gets it right back under control. For the rookie to win a race at Sonoma, that would be huge.
Yeah, that would be pretty huge. So this is going to be how solid he can be. I mean, I don't know, that 51's been really catching my attention. I was not expecting that out of him. Oh! 17 loose, trying to hold on to it. Fishtails it around the turn, still maintains his position. And gains on the 18.
Whoa! Lights out. Oh,
no! Mac. Spins it. Oh, man, he was on such a tear.
On the outside for a second. Now
yep, and we're on
the 18.
We're on Bats Martin right now. And he now goes for the 18. He's on him! Oh, gosh!
Comes in hot.
Oh, here comes that Mustang. Right oh, yeah. Yeah, he can try and tear that Camaro up right now. Or that Camry. That Camry's been out there showing its stuff, dude.
Yeah, that rookie's got to be sweating now, though. Got
and
that
here he comes.
Bad Martin on him. Bad Martin cutting the corner.
Yep.
Short, it looks like. Yep, got to take the inside.
He's going to try.
Here he goes.
Put his power down.
Oh!
Yeah! All right, so...
On a mission.
let's go ahead and try to go through our running order best we can. Let's see. What do you got? So I have the 18 and 51. We'll leave it here. Okay.
Yeah.
And who do you have behind them?
I will scroll through right now.
All right.
Looks like the number 9 of Lynch, possibly.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. He was up there in the top 4 or 5. So
third.
okay.
Lynch is in 3rd. And falling behind Lynch, really hard to see. Looks like there's a couple 5 seconds gap.
Okay, well, I have Marley, Venom, and looks like that was for 9th, 8th, and 7th. Wide open back here fighting. Uh-oh. But, I mean, we have the... Okay, now this battle's starting to loosen up a little bit. 51's losing his grip on the 18 right now. But we have a battle heating up. Oh, no! Marley around the side here, trying to hold on to it. Looked like Venom Mods, he was able to maintain his position. Now those coming through the carousel, so that's a little bit further back, about 5-7 seconds. Okay,
looks
now
like
this...
Max running down 4th.
Okay.
With Phil's fan in 5th.
Here it comes. Whoa! So we got Phil's fan in 5th. Okay, that was it. The 18 and 51 are really starting to battle up here. He keeps getting up on him, getting on his bumper. Man.
In sand a little bit.
Yep, Marley getting back on it. He just got around Venomods for 8th. Venomods back in 9th. Marley's in 8th. He's coming back up on this horseshoe right here. So that's drifting back the field a little bit. It's a good battle. That's so 7th is the 88 car of Wide Open. Might have a strategy going on that Wide Open. Keep your eye out on him. 51 and Bad Smart. Now getting a little bit closer on that 18.
Lynch. Mac attack around Lynch. He is on the attack.
Uh-oh.
So we have Mac in 3rd position.
He's dialing it in right now.
Bad Martin
Mac's in 3rd. Okay, so now we are on board Mac attack. Just got past the 9 car of Phil's fan. Oh, no, I'm sorry, of Lynch. I'm sorry, thank you. He clears him, and he is off and running. So that's for 3rd. We have...
That is 3rd place, yes.
Okay, yes, so we got 3rd, Lynch is 4th. Phil's fan is 5th. 6th was Wide Open. 7th was Marley. 8th was Venom Mods.
And right now we have the 51 all up in the bumper of the 18.
All over it. Thank you, Muck. And back at it again. Here we go. On board with the 18. 51. Searching anything and everything he can get done right now. Pushing the envelope. And again, this is the last stage, folks. And this is coming down to it. Now, we still have a little bit left in this race. So we're coming up about 22 to go. So we got more pit stops,
We've got
some
a couple
strategies.
pit stops. Oh, the 18 loses grip on the rear tires, and Bad Martin takes the lead.
Just around the outside, he does. It's all right, 18 wants it back. Let's see what he got. Oh! Let's hope he doesn't overdrive the car now.
Kind of looks like the 18 overdrove his car trying to keep that lead, and Bad Martin was smart and let him just drive the hell out of his car and loosen up his tires. Took advantage of it.
Got him pressure. Now it seems like the 18's kind of pushing the envelope a little bit. Hopefully his crew chief can get on comms and calm him down a little bit.
Hopefully he just takes a deep breath, knows that there's a couple more pit stops coming. He could pick up some time on the pit road.
Or lose time. I mean, you never want to, you never know. Yeah. So, I mean,
but you don't want to wreck your car overdriving it because it will spend that much more time on pit road.
That's a firm. That is a firm. I mean, the best thing you do is keep that leader as close contact as you can.
Just keep him right in view and right on his rear end.
So hopefully the boys in pits can get you out in front. If not, keep you close to him in attack position.
He'll make a mistake eventually.
Yep.
Everyone makes a little bobble at this track eventually.
Okay, rotating through. All right, so, oh, no, we're going to go right back to pit, but I'm sorry, we got to, because this is going to be, I think he's going to find his way around here.
Looking that impressive.
Coming down and around through this nice sweeping right into the carousel. Diving it over there. I love how the cars just kind of pick up a little bit, but not ever so. Man, that was perfect. A little bicycle
action.
It's
almost like the car is weightless. It's almost like the car is weightless. And then you got to come out of that weightlessness. That's why your car is kind of skipping around coming out of that carousel. Oh, we got Pittman trying the inside move.
Yep.
Doesn't have it there.
Whoa, a little loose.
Oh, got a little loose. Just pushed the envelope a little bit too much there, trying to get that inside line. Spun his tires.
Man.
That's all it takes at these road courses, just a little slip of the tires and you lose momentum.
And then look how much you backed him up.
But luckily there's turns like this where you could gain speed on them.
And here they come. First place. Second place. Getting it done. I love it.
I'm going to scroll through the field. Looks like the leaders have separated a little bit.
Yes, that's confirmed. So we're back on the 18.
We got 40 of Venomad's passing Phil's fan for a position. Looks like the 88 of Wide Open just made a pass to get position. We got Super G push all over him though. Oh, Super G just lost it in the infield.
Yeah, looks like he just lost it right here. Okay, we're on board with Lynch right now. 9 car trying to look like he was sorting something out.
He's trying to chase down that 17 of Mac.
Mac checking out.
It looks like he's got about a second and a half
there
lead,
he goes,
maybe 2.
Got him on board with Mac. And look like he's setting his sights up there on
Bad Martin's second place.
Yeah, I don't think that's Bad Martin that's up in front of him. So right now we got Super G Kush battling it with Marley right now. Where is those boys at? There they are. Okay, fierce battle going on between these guys. Just saw that glancing over there. Super G trying to get away from Bad Marley here. Look like he's getting a little straight.
Out of pits.
Oh, got Mac on attack again. Here we go. Mac underneath the 8. Clears him and gone. Up through the elevator. His problem child. Down to this hard right. Brings that thing in. Lets her loose coming out. And that's the way to keep good control of your car right there. You gotta hold them reins. Woo, little too well.
But it looks like Pittman took over the lead.
Pittman is. Pittman is our race leader, yes. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I missed the pass.
No, we can't get them all. We can try though. We can definitely try. And we got some sandbox action happening from the 18, blowing him up just a little bit. But that 51 seems like he's drifted back a little bit. He must have made a little bit of a mistake. Again, it's all about the consistency. Here we come in pit road. 18's in pits. The 51 is not. Okay, so we're going to stay on Bad Martin here because these two are running right together. Smartin's going to go ahead and stretch it one more lap. And we had 18 to Pittman. He pitted a little earlier, so we're going to stay on board with the 51 through this lap. And we're going to see where he comes out as opposed to the 18.
And don't forget, in that A group, we had Elvin leading the race and ended up pitting a lap early, which cost him a lot of position on track. So pits are huge here.
Crucial.
When you pit.
Oh, if anybody knows that, I do. Whoa, 51, a little early. Yeah, I think I made one of my biggest mistakes in racing. pitting a little
Yeah,
early on a road course.
I remember that Charlotte Roval. That was a night I'll never forget.
Yeah, me neither.
You had a what, like a 6-second gap on the entire field, and
Oh,
pitted one lap too early.
way more than that. It was like good 20, 30 second because I came out of pits and the leader, you guys finally caught up to me, and I came out in second, then overdrove it the last lap and lost it. But yeah, all because I pitted one lap too early. Just wasn't paying attention, didn't listen to my crew chief, and oops, yeah. Horrible. Okay, here we've got 51 now on pits. And then we're going to rotate over to the 18 now. Okay, on board with pitting.
36 just lost it into the wall. The 9's all over the track in the carousel. Got it sideways, see if he can get it back together. Looks like he's got it under control. Got a lot of damage, which I think is going to hurt him in the long run.
Man. We got Flat Tire Marley back here in 8th. Look like he's up to speed pretty good. He must have got himself his pits done already. Whoa, we got 18 all up over that dirt.
Okay, we still got Bad Martin in the pits.
Okay, here comes 18 now. 18 coming across the line. Where's
Bad Martin's
Spartan at?
coming out of pits. This
Oh,
is going to be
here we
close. 18's got it.
18's got it. 18 resumes the lead.
Well, don't forget, Bad Martin's got fresh tires, so
That's
he's going to close that
a
gap quick.
That's a firm. So here's where the strategies can play a part into these green flag runs right here on some of these road courses. And now the 18 knows that too, so he's going to be trying to push it to get as much of a gap on this guy as he can, because once he gets up there with a little bit fresher tires, if Bad Spartan doesn't overdrive his car prior to getting up to there to give him something to battle with. Because he's going to need something left when he gets up there to get past him.
You remember that guy that we said was on a race tear, Mac Attack?
Yes.
Well, I got him showing him in third, closing
No
the gap
way.
on Bad Martin.
He is just not having it, is he? Oh, 9's around. 8's around. 88's around. 88 massive damage. Arrow. Oh,
no.
Sorry,
Mac lost it a
Train.
little.
We done messed your car up. Our bad. You know, we're like those really bad friends that come over and borrow stuff, and then we mess it all up, and then we beg for apologies at the end. Yeah. Sorry, Train. Yeah, we done messed your car all up. Hey, at least we give your boys something to do.
Off into the dirt. 12 Marley taking the position on the inside.
Oh, we're back on board with the 51 here. And we are on the attack with Mac Attack. Marley's holding down that 6th position, trying to look for that top 5. Still showing as 18 as our race leader.
Time for a new paint, skin paint, LOL.
Bad Martin is closing that gap, though.
Definitely.
And it looks like Mac is closing the gap on Bad Martin. So this is going to be an interesting race come down to these last 3 positions.
All right, so I'm going to go and get up on the 18 here and see where he's running as opposed to our
18's
second
coming
place.
into the carousel. He's halfway through the carousel, coming out of the carousel now.
Yep, we're on 18 right now. And where is our second place, which would be
Bad
Bad Martin. Got him. Coming out of the carousel now. He's about 3 seconds back. And then after that is Mac Attack in 3rd. And I'm not sure exactly who's our 4th. Then Marley's our 5th. So that's our top 5 at this moment. We'll give you further rundowns as they become available.
Looks like the 18 is running up here close to some lap traffic.
Yep. Is that going to play a factor in this outcome of this race? Because we are coming down to the end of it, I think, here soon.
We got the 10 car getting out of the way
16 laps
for the leader.
left. 15 laps. So we'll be looking at the pit stop here in a little bit.
Looks like the lap car got out of the way, let the leaders go by.
Copy that. Great job on 18 right now. Oh, here we go. Mac Attack inside that 10 car.
Oh, trading
Where
paint.
is that 10 car, or Mac? There he is. Alright, on board with Mac. He's trying to find himself around here. There he goes. up through the elevator, down and around, into that hard right. All right, let's see where he can go from here. That's a big gap.
Meanwhile, Bad Martin has cut the gap in half on Pittman.
I'm back on Pittman right now, and I see Bad Smarty here. Wow. Bad Martin, he getting something done right now, dude. He's driving the wheels off that car. He's really gaining. He was seconds back, and now he's within a second. Less now. On board with Pittman.
Sweat again.
Let these guys get into this horseshoe right here, see what's going to happen. That 51 loves to drive it in there pretty deep, man. 18's a little bit faster coming out, I think. But he's catching him right here. Woo! He's on him now. You got all kinds of heat.
Oh, yeah.
18, what you gonna do with it?
What are you gonna do, rookie?
He's gonna shut the door there. Bad's looking underneath.
Oh, a little contact.
51, a little tap. Outside he goes.
Got him loose.
See what he's gonna do here.
Oh, Pittman.
A little bump back action. Gonna push him in the turn. He broke hard though. Yep.
Very professional racing. Trade a little paint, give a little bump, let him know, hey, I'm still right here, buddy.
Yep. That was awesome. Great job on Pittman's part right there. He's like, bink. I know, I seen that. Here's a little something back.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the rest of the field's pretty spread out.
Yep.
Looks like we had the 40 of Venom and Marley and...
The end of right now we're on board the 51, who was, or is, our race leader. Sorry, I thought he dropped our lead there for a second. So on board with the 51 now.
18 is coming through lap traffic, looks like.
That is, yeah, I'm gonna slow him up just a little bit. So we have the 51, the 18. We have Mac Attack in third. Who's our fourth? Can we scroll through our field, see if we can get ourselves a little bit of a running lineup? I got Marley in fifth.
Marley's in fifth because Pittman just passed a couple of lap cars, I think.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to get us a little bit of an idea. So, I'm seeing our top five right here.
All right, I'm gonna go contact the drivers and get our official top five.
Yeah, copy that. Thank you. All right. Meanwhile, we're gonna continue to watch this battle. Oh no! Unfold. Here goes the 18. The 51 just he broke loose traction right there, coming out of that right. Contact into the wall. 18 goes around him. Man. 18 now, they're both trying to dodge around lap traffic of that 36, I believe, of Mannix. Both of them clear. Trying to rotate around. Now, how much damage did that 18 receive? Or the 51, I'm sorry. 18 back out there again in the race lead. Looking for a battle right here. Venom and the 17 of Mac Attack. Now, not sure if it's a lap down or if it's for position. I believe that is lap down car. Ooh, that thing looks crunched. All right, still rotating through. Feels fan. All right,
okay,
back on
Tron.
board with our leader of the 18 car.
Copy, Tron.
Yep, I copy. Welcome back,
we got
man.
Mac in, good to be back. Max in third. Marley is in 5th.
All right, so we have the 18 still leading. The 51 is now trying to regain his composure after that bobble he had coming out of that hard right, going into the S's at the back part of the track. And now he's starting to regain his speed. He's driving the wheels off this thing. I would be really concerned, to say it nicely, if I was the 18 right now, just watching what Bad Martin just did, dude,
looks like
in that
he's got
51.
the inside line. Oh, 51 lost it.
Oh, he pushed it too hard. He just did the exact same thing on the other end of the track.
Looks like he got a penalty.
Oh, no.
Is that going to cost him the race?
That might cost him.
Mac is all over him now.
Here comes Mac now. See, the 18
And Marley.
still scored as our race leader, so it's his race to lose right now, folks. Can the
Meanwhile, we got
rookie?
a fight for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
I'm looking. There we are, on board. Back on board with Bad. We got Mac Attack now, trying to capitalize. Here comes Mac. Trying to dive that car.
Oh,
that car
Get
got
on there,
really
hold it
light.
on
You
there.
see that? What you got there, Mac?
Oh, man. A little loose coming out of the carousel there. Looks like Bad Martin's got it all under control. He's got his car back on the line he wants to run.
Yeah. He bobbled right there a few laps ago. The 18 got past him, and then he had a chance on that horseshoe, and yeah, pushed it too hard. I've done that plenty of times. I know exactly what he did there. He just got on the gas just a little too hard.
Sometimes you catch just too much of those rumble strips, and it upsets your car. And once you lose rhythm on a track like this, it takes you a little while to get your rhythm back. Looks like they're spreading out a little bit there.
Starting to a little bit. Got about 1.5 seconds now. Looking back here, we're on board Super G Kush now. He is in the midst of a little bit of a battle. Got the 8 car and the 88 surrounding him.
Yeah, looks like Postman took the hit there for position. Keep it under control. You can get it back. Oh, all over the 88.
I just heard over the open comms that we have Trading Paint watching the race right now. Trading Paint just commented about how bad Wide Open's messed up his car. It's like, well, Trading, I do hope that you got some backups because you're gonna need them.
Oh, he's up here trading paint with Super G Kush right now. Banging
we all over it.
Banging quarter panels. Oh, looks like Super G's into the pit.
Oh yeah, yes. Well, he had to beat up the 88 a little bit more before he went into pits. You know?
He had to say, "Hey, trading paint, what's up? I'm thinking about you. Now I'm gonna pit."
Right. Bam! Oh, that's awesome. All right, on board, back on board with the 18, our race leader.
Man, I'm super impressed with that pitman.
Yep, he's still running his clean, effective line all the way through.
I've been running with him all week and tried to help him with the setup, and he said, "No, thank you. I got my own fast car." So he's proving it today.
Yes, he has. Yes, he has. He knows how to read his car. It seems like, or at least he's understanding it.
And he just got a wheel this week, so for him to be jumping out a wheel from a controller and to be running like this just sends a message to the rest of these guys. Watch out.
Yeah, and to those other drivers out there watching that aren't part of front row racing, might give you a little insight on some possible competition and some talent coming up to do some challenging here in a little bit.
Yeah,
Man.
we are grouping together our groups for playoffs. So if you're in the other group, you need to be watching these races and see what the talent's like, so you know what is coming.
Oh yeah.
And same for these guys; they need to be watching the A groups races to know what's coming for them.
And from what I've been gathering from these guys so far is that everyone has been paying close attention to each other. But here's what's really fun though, is that even though these guys are running separate, league type deals, on their racing points. They're practicing with each other at times and then not with each other at times. So, I don't know. I think that the blend and the mesh when it comes to the end
We got the
here.
leader in the pits.
Yep, we got leader in pits, and we have Bad Smartin right there behind him. We were just on board with Bad.
I know myself and True and Scotty and pretty much everybody wide open in the A group. We've been running with these guys during the week, so we're trying to pick up little hints and ideas of when we can pass these guys, how much can we beat on them before they retaliate. So we were doing our homework, even though it's early in the season.
Man, and it seems like it. It really does. It seems as if everyone is doing their homework as best as they can, at least when it comes down to each other. But I mean, now what's going to happen when they really start to throw it down with each other? We don't know how how are they going to respond.
Points, comes to a whole nother ball game when you're talking about points.
Yep. Wow.
I'll be nice to you on the track during the week, but if I got to do a little bump and run to get those points, I'll be the first one to do it.
This is impressive run right here. Now we're back on board. I'm going to go back to the race leader while I was running with Mac for a little bit while we're rotating through our pits. So now our leader out of pits, back on his 4 Fresh Feel Goods, roaring around this track in that 18 Toyota.
Just setting sail.
Man, yeah, he's dumping that candy everywhere, bud. He really is. Man, look at him he's just on a tear. He's owning this track. He's pulling a Scotty B right now.
He is. I know he's put a ton of time into this track this week.
Man.
But we'll see how these boys do when we go back to a circle next week.
Oh yeah. What?
Always got to keep it mixed up for these guys. Is put them on a road course, throw them on a 1.5 miles, and then throw them right into a short track. It kind of brings out the talent in every driver.
I think that's what you're trying to shoot for there, right, Mark?
That's correct. Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mix it up. See what kind of driver lasts on all 3 different types of tracks. And that's where the cream of the crop comes from. Is if you could be a good racer on a super speedway, you could be a good racer on a 1.5 miles, you could be a good road course, but are you good on everything?
Mm-hmm. And what was impressive about some of this B group is a lot of these guys came from super speedways. A couple of these guys did, and they've shown just amazing build in their programs and talent. I mean, all the way through and through.
Yeah,
all right, rotating around.
Guys I picked up from super speedways and brought them into the rest of the world of racing, road courses, short tracks, 1.5 miles. We'll see what you got.
Probably second guessing that decision, aren't you?
Yeah.
All right, we're on board with Venom Mods right now. We got a little battle starting to heat up here. We got the 36 of Mannix. Yeah.
Looks like the 18's catching them.
Yeah, these are lockdown cars trying to battle with each other. Still, points are points. That's just, no matter if you're a lap down or not, there's always cars to pass. So let's go back on board the 18 as he's going to be going through lap traffic right now. See how he maneuvers his way through. We got 2 cars in front of him now. You see how pretty clean that 18 is?
36.
Whoa, 36 spin. That's exactly why. Yeah, you want to keep that 18 as clean as it is.
And it looks like Bad Martin got through that pretty fairly unscathed.
Awesome. Bad Martin still just pacing along right there. There he is.
Now he's got to contend with that lap car. How much is that lap car going to slow him down and let Pittman just take that lead? Well,
he's gaining on Pittman right now. There's Venom Mods in that 40 right there. Might have woed him up just enough for him to get.
Looks like Venom got out of the way of Bad Martin.
Letting him go. Now let's see if Bad Martin has enough to chase down that 18 and get past him. We're on board now with Bad Martin.
We got the 10 all over. Hit the wall hard. His car is. Looks like he might have to come in for another pit.
Uh-oh. And that's in front of the leader, so hopefully they can maintain. Looking for the leader. There he is. All right, and the 51's on him.
Meanwhile, it looks like we have Mac in third position.
Yep, sure is. I was just following his progress as well. They're coming up on another lap car. And we are looking right now for a lap count. And we are at 6 to go. Coming up on 5 to go of this incredibly amazing race. I'm sure these boys are going to love to put this one in the books when it's done and over with. And I think they only have 2 more road courses. Yes!
Yeah, we have the Charlotte Roval coming up, and we have Watkins Glen.
Charlotte Roval, my favorite. Yeah, I'm one of the weird ones.
Well, once you learn the road courses, they are fun to run.
Yes, they
really
are. It's just the balancing act and the ballerina thing that you got to do with your car throughout the track. The tempo, the timing. It's just a dance. That's all it really is. Through this whole entire race. It's a dance, and it's how well you can dance and keep that rhythm for as long as you possibly can. Because with that rhythm comes consistency. With consistency comes good lap times. Here we go.
The 18 and the 51.
51 is on him, dude. Oh, he's doing that dive move again.
Looks like the 18 had to slow up just a little there for that lap car.
Uh-huh.
Cause some
That's
pressure
all
time
he
on
needed
track.
right there. I gotta sit down for this one. I'm getting really anxious, man. We're on 5 to go right now. This is gonna be crazy.
Looks like Pittman's got a little bit of lead.
A little bit. I mean, but all it takes is just the smallest of fractions of errors.
One mistake, and swoop in there and take that spot from him. Driving it hard into the carousel.
Look at those cars trying to bite. Ugh! Yeah, that was a good turn for Pittman. He really put the power down about middle of that track.
Bad Martin driving in hard.
He has that just
dialed in that turn.
Yeah, but see, Pittman puts that power down a little bit more efficiently. But see, Bad 102 higher. Woo! Yeah, he's driving everything.
He's four in the track to catch him there, buddy.
Yep.
Oh, little loose coming out of the turn.
He pitched it into that dirt right there, trying to cut that corner, and she got upset. It's all right. You got time. Coming up on 4 to go now, folks.
We got the 10 and the 36 all over the track. Hopefully they get out of the way with these leaders coming in.
Yeah, 10 cars spinning. See if Bad can get it done, man. He's trying. Pittman trying to lock himself into this chase. Ricky getting it done early. He's like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead
I'm just gonna cement my place into the playoffs.
Yeah, but I'm gonna hunker down on these road courses. I'm gonna get this thing dialed. So hopefully I can take full advantage of this thing, lock myself in. That way, with all the rest of the tracks that there's the competition's a lot tighter. He can breathe a little easier.
Breathe a little easier, but also push it to the limit. Because you're in the playoffs. Push the envelope. Close the door for another driver. Get a couple wins.
And folks, you just heard two completely opposite sides of the track there on thinkings when it comes to racing and points. And see, like I said, there's always some style of schematics when it comes to your race program and how you view it. How do you ride conservative? Do you really get out there and force the issue? Yeah, it's again, this is how the leagues are done. When your league racing is done. It's about how smart you are out there on the track, not just how fast you are.
But with that wind, it gives you a lot more leeway. Let me push my car. Let me make my car a little loose for this race to see if I can get that wind to shut the door for that other driver. Oh, bad Martin in hard. Loses it.
Yep, he pushed it.
On the turn.
Ah. Oh, no. He had a run on him, too. Now, will he have enough time? We have 3 laps to go.
Looks like he's closing the gap already. Drive the tires off of that thing, bad Martin. Drive them off. Come back on rims, buddy.
All right, we got hood view going on here. Let's see what he has, because we have lap traffic, which looks like the 88 of Trading Paint's car. Wide open, sporting that guy. Beating it up for him. Beating it up really good for him.
Coming into this last horseshoe could be a big opportunity for Bad Martin.
Yep.
Is the 88 going to block the door, or is he going to let Pittman by?
Man. Look at that.
Here we go, folks.
He's throwing everything at it, man.
Here we go. We got Marley on the outside.
Yep. Marley's
on the inside.
No. We got the 36 of Mandex.
My bad.
Yeah. Mandex, yeah.
Looks
so
like
so Mandex, that was a smart move by him.
Letting those guys go.
Yep.
Last thing he wants to do is get taken out and lose another position because he's trying to hold his lead lap with only 3 laps to go.
No, yeah, we're on 2 now.
Is it looking on the outside of the 88?
No! Uh-oh.
Could this be it?
Uh-oh. Oh, no!
No, Van Martin off the track.
Oh, no! Terrible.
I had a feeling that lap car was going to come into play at some point.
Yeah, it did. Oh, man. Pittman now.
Just setting sail.
Yeah.
Unless he has a major malfunction in his car.
Yeah, catastrophe, but I don't see any lap traffic up in front of him.
Wow, super disappointing for Bad Martin. But that's all it takes, folks, at these road courses. It's just one wrong move.
One wrong decision.
With the speed these guys have and the car control some of these guys have, one wrong decision can cost you a race.
Yeah, but it's also like you were just stating right there, how you get around your lap traffic. Do you force the issue?
That's all part of the game.
Yep. Do you do you back off? Make sure that both the other car clears, you can clear. That way, what happens is that you don't end up spinning your car out just like that. Oh, that's so unfortunate. He was primed and posed.
Such a tough call to make when you're in that position. Do I push it to get by, or do I let up and let the leader get that much more gap on him?
Ouch, the code was building to be a great finish.
Yes, us included. It was posed for it. It was. Still on board with our race leader. Coming around on our final laps. Just walking away with this. That rookie's done such a great job fending off the entire field. Attack after attack after attack. By Mac attack as well. I mean, everybody was on him. Wow.
Bad Martin's car looks like a taco. He hit the wall hard.
Uh-oh. Yeah, he's pushing it. He's like, now it's just kind of like he needs to maintain his spot on the field and finish this race.
Get the points, move on to Texas.
And here comes Pittman right there for it. And here it comes. That's our race winner. Boom! Good job, Pittman.
Nice job, Pittman. Super impressed, buddy. Great job. Welcome to the playoffs.
Great job, Pittman.
Now it's your decision.
Style down for that rookie. Look at 18 car. First Toyota I've seen in victory lane.
Yeah, nothing better than that win feeling for a rookie driver.
And a win like that. I mean, that was a battle that he.
That's a tough sport.
That's a battle that he had to fend off, man. He had to fight that thing. It wasn't some walk away like, you know, like so per se, like, okay, say Scotty B. He'll run away with it, but and then walk away, you know, and kind of cruise because he's setting his line now. But he didn't have any of that. He had attack after attack after attack by one driver or next because everybody was super fast. Pretty impressive. Muck, you want to do me a favor and invite the drivers over? We need to.
I sure will.
All right. So meanwhile, I'm going to give you the rundown and the running order here in just a moment as everybody crosses our start-finish line and the rest of our field gets caught up. What an aggressive, amazing race on that one! I really appreciated the way these drivers were tearing it out and tearing it up out there. All right, folks. So again, we know we have our race winner, which is Pittman, who dominates all the way through. Stage wins all of them. He was our leader starting the race. He's our leader finishing the race. So we got the 18, the 57 of Bad Spartan. We got Mac Attack. We have Bad Marley here in the 4th. Wide Open in the finishing in 5th. Good job. 88 brings home some good points there. And then we have Lynch 6th. Super G Kush 7th. The 8 car of Fields Fan, he's an 8th. Venom Mods 9th. And Skull Racer is our 10th place. So great job for Wide Open bringing home some points for you out there trading paint and a wrecked car, by the way. So I would just kind of just scrap that car. I don't think you're gonna need that one again because Wide Open made sure to take care of that. All right, man, that was a pretty exciting race.
See who we catch.
Sir.
All right, you got the fishing pole out?
Yeah, it looks like we caught Mac right away.
All right, dude, hook that guy real quick. Mac, my man. How was your race, buddy? You had something charging out there.
Sweet paint.
Oh, it looked like you had a fast car out there. Every time you had a mistake, you would come
Nice,
charging
good to
back
hear.
with a fury. Just seems like it was a rough night for you.
Yes, I will be, sir, going home tomorrow.
Well, you definitely had a strong car, and everybody that was watching saw that. So keep your head up. Texas is coming up.
Yeah, you had yourself a
really
quick piece
fast
out
car.
there. You had a really
really
fast
did.
car. You did great.
Everybody was impressed on how you got into a trouble, and then you just came charging back.
Yeah. I mean, you were hunting the entire time, and that's what our fans and other drivers want to see. They want to see that driver that has that fast piece, that has that fast car, might make that mistake, might get bobbled, but he's going to regain his composure. He's going to get back up on top of that wheel, and he's going to drive back through the cars that he just passed because because of his mistake. But it's that hunting, it's that digging. That's what we want to see, and you showed all of that tonight. Great job tonight, Mac. Really good job. Yeah, that rookie, man. Woo-hoo! We gonna get to Pittman in a minute. Oh yeah, we gonna get to Pittman in a minute. We go, but let's hear. Do we get our 4th place in here?
We got Bad Martin in with us.
Got Bad Martin in here?
Yes, we do.
Bad, dude. Seriously? Right on.
Dude,
You know?
Wow.
We
It
were,
looks
we were.
like that. It looks like that 88, that lap traffic, kind of really cost you the race at the end. We were so upset for you, but that's part of the game. You know, you have to anticipate that and just pick the wrong move.
Yeah,
but you definitely had a car to be contended with tonight. Super impressed.
I got off there once before that and got 8 seconds behind. Well, I actually went through the hairpin by pit road and I come out and swung into the middle of the field and it gave me a time penalty, so I fell back pit in 8 seconds. I was like, oh, I'm never getting him. And then I caught back up and I was like, oh, I might have a chance here.
Yeah, we saw you catch that penalty, and I was like, oh no.
Are you kidding me?
That lap traffic held him up a little just for you to get him back in your sights.
We seen you guys yo-yo back and forth through the entire race, man. I mean, it was like you were up there, and then he would get past, and then little bobble, little mistake, you get something, and then back and forth. But it was through the entire field. Like you guys were all throwing it back and forth. I mean, all of a sudden, Mac was up there throwing it down. You had the 8 car up there for a little bit, man. I mean, he was throwing it down. It was just like one after another. I mean, that Fields fan, he was sitting pretty strong there. I thought he had something. And then Wide in the 88. I mean, everybody was doing a really good job, man. I was pretty proud of you the way you're maneuvering your car back and forth through that. And again, hunting, digging at all times. I mean, and you showed the speed out there. Great job. Yeah, and then of course, who else did we get in here, Muck?
We got the race winner Pittman.
Oh, okay.
The rookie.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
Dude. Yeah. Let's get to that guy. Yeah, let's have a little word with him. Hey.
Words. I'm speechless.
Pittman.
How's it feel to win your first league race and cement your spot in the playoffs?
What my man? Shoot.
I don't know. I mean, it's all happening too quick.
Well, you were on a tear out there. You didn't lose your composure. Even there's sometimes, and you did have a bobble like everybody would, on any kind of a road course. You regained it. You set your car back in its line and maneuvered it cleanly through your lap traffic. It's like we're watching a veteran out there.
Well, I had a veteran showing me the lines, and I had the hours to put into it to figure it out. That's really the only two things I can really think of, and it's not just one veteran, it's a bunch of veterans out there. Everybody in the league here, somebody's taught me a little bit here, a little bit there, and kind of ball it up together, and I'm still in disbelief right now.
Man, well, yeah, I would be too if I was you, man, because you're racing a hard crew out there, and you were putting it down like a pro. And I mean, your car looked great, minimal damage. You might took some paint off, and you probably gave some paint over to Trading Paint's 88. I'm sure you did, because everybody else did. We got to make sure of that. You have to get their love to that 88 on the way by. But besides for the 88 and the Trading Paint there for him, I mean, your car looked great. I really did. You were sporty all the way through traffic, getting around and digging back to the race lead at multiple times throughout the race. Man, impressive run.
I had a fast car. But to be honest with you, I'm still a rookie, still got a lot to learn. Mm-hmm. And when I'm by myself, I kind of get lost. So a couple of people caught up with me, gave me some pushes, gave me some momentum, something to run from. Other than that, I was just driving.
I swear I thought he was going to say, when I'm up in front and by myself, I get lonely. So so I need someone to get up in there, race me a little bit, wake me up a little bit. Let's go. Yeah, at a road course even. But like.
When I see nobody in the rearview mirror, I get a little bit too conservative, and then when they get there, then I have to push it, and they had me on the edge. There's no doubt. I was on the edge of the seat the whole time.
Oh, the whole time I'm betting you that rookie is sweating. I bet you he's sweating.
It's hot in here. There's no doubt.
Well, the way you had that car just roaring, dude. Very proud of you to keep a handle on that thing and really maintain business there. I mean, you did a great job.
Thanks and a shout out to True Death for being a crew chief. Definitely a shout out to Dead Man. He needs to get well soon. Get back in here. trading paint.
Train
My
paint,
bad,
yeah.
wrong man.
Yep, train paint.
Got to
Damn,
get
man,
him back
kick your
in
butt.
here. Yeah, I know, right?
Yes, yeah. Well, and our thoughts were out there for that trading paint for the '88 car today, and
There's
we'll
been
hope.
the blooper. It's just my mind's still boggled right now.
Oh man, I can only imagine. Are you kidding me, dude? You just.
I
Yeah.
figured it'd be next year to get a first win, especially at a hard track. I mean, wow. Really a shout out to True Death again, because he's my number one knowledge man, and like I said, I have to give a shout out to everybody else in the league too.
Was that the crew chief that jumped in here? Was that True Death?
No, we got Wide Open and Marley with us now.
Okay. Oh, nice. Really. Okay. Oh, okay. We're gonna haul at those guys first.
Let me give a shout out to Mucka too, because he actually took the time to practice with the B group after he done raced his race, and I knew deep down he was looking forward for the next week, but he came in, and believe it or not, me running behind him, I learned a lot, especially at this track right here.
Well, that's what we try to do. We try to help each other out. The goal is to get everybody in the league fast.
Yep. The man with multiple hats there.
Yeah.
Good job, Marco. Man.
I want to hear from Wide Open. How many times did you get banged into tonight?
Yeah.
Man, you took trade and paint and brought it to a whole new level.
Yeah.
It was definitely exciting. Sonoma is one of my worst tracks on the circuit. But Nationwide Camaro was decent at best. I think really we only had like a 8th place car. But managed to get some stage points for him. I believe I got a second in the first stage and a fourth in the second.
Yes, you did. We're keeping an eye on that. Super
and
impressed.
then to finish 5th overall, it was a really good day for us.
Man, you did a great job maneuvering that thing through. I mean, and honestly, what better car to beat up than somebody else's, right? I mean, you don't have to worry about beating up yours. I'm just saying, you know. I mean, hey, it was kind of reminding me or giving me a reminisce of that movie Days of Thunder. You know, when they're in the rental cars, okay, and they're really just throwing it down there on the beach. That's kind of what flash I had throughout that race while watching some of this catastrophe and mayhem unfold around the 88 car today. But
it looks like everybody on the track had to hit the 88 to say, "Hey, Trading Paint, I'm thinking of you."
How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, no, that was good. Those last 2 pit stops, I told the crew, don't even fix it.
At that point, just put tires and fuel and let me go.
Or were they just out of tape? I mean, out of that barrel bond. I'm sure that might have been one of the issues.
No, we just didn't want to waste any time on track is all.
You did a great job on bringing home those points for him. Good job. Yeah, Riley, you too, buddy. So you're out there just maintaining your place on this thing, right? I saw you out there with a couple flat tires. I think you had a dog with you, Marley and me, right? So maybe the dog was messing with you a little bit through your, but I mean, because you'd be on it, and then all of a sudden, whoa,
Yeah, I knew I was like about a 4th place car, but
yeah.
I couldn't. Man, in that 3rd stage, the start of the 3rd stage, coming into that one turn there, I just caught that apron and it took me around, and I had to start from 10th, I believe, and work my way up, and I came back to 4th though.
I believe, yeah.
I believe I said something about that in the race. I said the start of this 3rd stage is going to be huge. You have to keep your car clean and out of traffic. And if you don't, you're going to be in trouble.
I got too greedy.
I'm pretty sure, Marley. I think we got one of your glory moves there. Just so you know, I just want to say, I just throw it out there, so you're not surprised later on. We got you some good publicity or bad publicity. Well, whatever. Publicity.
I had the chat in my left ear, and in my right ear, I had your broadcast, and I kept saying, "Stop watching me."
Man. So yeah. Then of course, yep, talking to you, of course. And then on top of which you had to deal with your flat tires and your dog. Dang, Bo.
No flat tires. Believe it or not, I had good tires. At that last pit stop, I was able to do no tires and got myself to that 4th place position.
Well, no matter how you keep your tires, you'll always be known as flat tire.
So
Yeah. Well, yeah. Then you got the Marley and me with the dog. So I mean, I'd recommend next on Texas, try to get Bob to come with you instead of me.
Oh yeah, Bob's always with me. Bob's always with me. Hey, I wanted to get that turkey, man. I wanted to get that for Pesky and his Ford, but it's all good. I'll be there at Texas.
Well, you guys all did a fantastic job. I'm really looking forward to Texas, especially with this lively crew here. I mean, again, this is amazing racing when it comes to front row racing and their organization, their group alone, but just their drivers, the way that everybody sticks together, the way that they toss drama out the door, don't really even let it in, because that's not the style of racing that they're trying to go with. And man, it shows with all this laughter and everything else, you know.
Oh yeah, I want to say I'm real proud of that rookie, man. Pittman, I had a lot to do with his head coach, and I appreciate all the love there. I mean, yeah, nowhere and represented.
Yeah.
And I want to thank Mac for helping me out big time. Got me to the sports place position. Mac, I mean, he just. I mean, yesterday was a hard team meeting. Let's put it that way, and he helped me out big time. And last and foremost, I want to big shout out to our racing friend family. You know, that's what we are here.
Yep.
And Trade and Paint, man.
Yeah.
We're all thinking about you.
Yeah, we are.
Sending you away.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Marley.
Yeah, that's a firm. That is a firm.
Special thanks for Wide Open running the 88 tonight. Good job, brother. We appreciate
no
it.
problem.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I-
Way to represent, man. Beating in Vegas, man. Trade and Paint. Yeah, definitely. The best man to put in that car, for real. After what I've seen tonight, that was awesome.
Yep. Maintained it.
He was taking it. It was awesome. It was just, and it was clean. It was awesome. It was just everything. Best man to put it in that car. That was awesome.
Yeah, beat the crap out of it. Good job.
that was awesome.
Boys, well, you guys all threw it down real well. Proud of everybody. And let's go and let these viewers get back to doing what they're doing. Everybody stay safe out there, by the way. We've got a lot of stuff going on. Everybody knows about it. It's no secret when it comes to this virus and all that. But, you know, we're going to stay tuned in and throwing our races out there, give you guys something to watch, and hopefully be entertaining throughout all of this. Hopefully take your minds away from it a little bit. So, but everyone stay safe out there. Until next time, all right, we got Left Turn Broadcasting, Front Row Racing, throwing it down at Sonoma. Keep it pointed the right direction, at least best you can, and keep it fast. Real fast. All right, guys. My pleasure, you guys. We'll see you soon, huh?